lovelies. This video is made for those of you who are ready to change their relationship with the food and invite superfoods into their reality. So before we go through one of my most favorite superfood smoothie on the planet, I'd like to say to you this. Superfoods are the real food. They've been around for thousands of years, and they have proven their loyalty to anyone who has a human body, human form. They are the real food. They speak directly to our DNA. They remind us of how we can experience ourselves high and aligned and beautiful and powerful and totally in love with everything and everyone. So what happened to our food reality in a three-dimensional realm here on planet Earth, left a lot of us in a space where we are not feeling so well. So I had passionate relationship with superfoods for 15 years, and now I'm ready to come out and share with you what these beautiful substances can do for you, how they can enhance your life, how they can make you feel, all those things that you've been wanting to feel. They're gonna give you skin that you always wanted to have, and the body that you always wanted to be in. So my loves, before we go any further, may I just say that we have to be very intelligent when it comes to the anything that goes into here. We have to question the companies who produce anything edible for us. We have to learn to read the labels, and also to be able to contact the website and say, where does your chia seed come from, or where, do not be afraid to ask questions. We are here to think for ourselves, and look what happened to us collectively, because we never asked any questions. We were naive. We trusted the food industry. We trusted that we are fed something that's good for us, and look at us now. Look at where we are. So I'd like to encourage you to think for yourself, to ask questions, and superfoods in particular also, please be very careful and go to the most reputable companies to buy your superfoods. Your health is not something to save money on, if I may say so. So, okay, my lovely, so let's just do this, okay? So, every superfood smoothie is not a good superfood smoothie without healthy fat. So here I soaked for us 2 tablespoons of chia seed, and they can be soaked from 20 minutes to overnight, and 2 tablespoons in this much of water. And so this is going to be our base. And by the way, did you know that chia in the Mayan language means strength? Isn't that awesome? So this food is the endurance food. It's chia seeds best beautifier. It gives us beautiful glowing skin, and it takes care of the digestive system. It goes inside the body and makes everything so slippery and so lovely, and so it makes the body work, digest and eliminate really, really well. So we have the chia seeds here, and so my loves, now this is the coconut water. Not to be confused with coconut milk, right? Coconut milk is white, it comes from the old coconuts. This is the coconut water, comes from green young coconuts. I don't break my own coconuts, I'm not very good at it. So I just buy it like that. Okay, so I'm going to pour, I'm gonna leave a little bit for myself for later. And So this is now, so the first thing that comes to mind when we say coconut water is electrolytes. This is very hydrating, refreshing. So now we have that, and let me grab a banana here. These are organic Thai bananas, you know, they look like this, and so I love bananas very much. Did you know that this is actually antidepressant food, and all those of us who are into working on our body, you know, we love our bananas, and the tryptophan in bananas is converted, you know, into this serotonin, you know, the happy neurotransmitter when it comes into the body. I mean, how amazing is that? And they also taste amazing. So we have that. So now we have coconut water, we have banana, we have chia. So let's do the cacao powder. Oh, cacao powder is the, so this is the raw cacao powder that I use. It comes from South America. I'm very particular about my cacao. It's one of my most favorite superfoods on the planet. And let's not even start on the amount of benefits that a human body receives by consuming this magical substance. I'm just going to say a few. The PEA, you know, the love chemical. When we fall in love, our body is releasing this chemical. So it's right here in the spoon. Then also the anandamide coming from the word ananda, which means bliss. So which we produce when we meditate. So is also in here. Then not to mention, you know, all the beautiful antioxidant and magnesium, and I wrote the whole book about it. You know, so a raw cacao powder of a high frequency is helping us to activate our pineal gland, and that is the reason why I love it so much and why I'm crazy about it. So let's put one and a little bit more. You know, I like my smooth chocolatey. So now, so look, sweeties, now with all those 4 ingredients, we already have, we have the beginning of our smoothie. This is the beginner smoothie. So we have that. This is perfect. This is a perfect mixture now for your children, or, you know, instead of those milkshakes. So this is already a very nice formula for beginners. So if you're new, this is already good. Yeah, but let's move on. So this is acai berry. Acai berry comes from South America, and Brazilian people were consuming it for thousands of years, and just look at their skin. So we are going to take 1 tablespoon. It's also known for its weight loss. It's also known for the you know, skin glower, as a skin glower. So I love any kind of berry. So let's have a better color. So sweeties, now that's another shake for you. And look at this color, right? So it's beautiful. Sorry, I just couldn't help it. So, yummy. So my lovies, so this is another recipe, also fantastic for the beginners. Yeah, so we have chia, banana, coconut water, raw cacao powder, and we have acai berry. So now let's add maca powder. Maca powder. Maca powder, I'm going to say a few things on maca powder. So I'm going to, it looks, you want to see how it looks if you're new to this? So that's how it looks. It's kind of like, maca powder also comes from Peru. I find it amazing that most beautiful healing foods are coming from South America. So my lovelies, now we are kind of moving to the space where the superfoods that we're going to add to our smoothie are going to be like a little bit more powerful. Like this maca powder is very well known natural hormone balancer. Therefore, we have to be careful if you are taking any hormone altering medications, pharmaceuticals. I suggest you either don't do it or start with very, very little. In my 15 years of love affair with these beautiful magical substances, I met one lady only who was allergic to maca, but we just never know. So maca can be white, red, and black, and I believe that red and black are more beneficial for men. It's considered to be aphrodisiac and a natural Viagra and amazing fertility booster for female and males. So we have the maca now here, and if you're new to it, please start very slowly, like let's say half a tablespoon, and then you can increase up to 2, and take breaks from maca. Take it for a few months and then stop. Take it for a few months and then stop, okay? So babies, now this is the turmeric, okay? So don't know if you can see there. Oh my God, I love it so much, lovelies, that I activated it earlier. Turmeric powder is activated by 3 things: black pepper, fat, and heat. I activated it by heat, and I love my turmeric so much, my lovelies. And I'll be honest with you, dealing with the autoimmune disorder that I've been living with and suffered a lot from my first part of my life, you know, I feel that it's turmeric that really helped me, you know, to restore. It's the most famous and beautiful, most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agent. So look at people in India, you know, they consume the Ayurvedic spices, the turmeric, every day. And you know, that's how they fight their infections. Anyway, so turmeric is added. So now our smoothie is turning kind of like medicinal, right? So my lovelies, now let's take it a little bit deeper, one step further. Spirulina. Lovelies, I love spirulina so much I can write another book about it. So this is now we are moving towards superfoods that are detox. They are detoxifying, they're cleansing, they are kind of our cell building. And so I'm going to use the whole spoon like that, heaped. Lovies, spirulina is extraordinary. It's one of the first living bacteria on our planet. Imagine the frequency that it carries. Imagine the wisdom. Imagine the cosmic connectedness it offers to us, to our human selves, you know, with the rest of the world, with nature. And I love spirulina so much that, you know, I carry a little packets, you know, when I travel. Even if I can't make this, you know, I just take you know, in a little bit of water, and I just drink it. It's the most amazing energy booster and immunity booster, and this is the protein that is ready to be digested. It's bioavailable to the human body. Anyway, by the way, you know, my mommy's kitties, when I was taking spirulina, they were looking at me and I didn't know what they wanted, and then I offered them a bit of spirulina and they all loved it. So anyway, my sweeties, now we're moving towards chlorella. That's another green powder, another algae that is very, very powerful and extremely strong detoxifying effect. So my lovelies, I'm going to put maybe like this much. So chlorella and spirulina. So my babies, Chlorella is very powerful. It's one of the top nutraceuticals of the world. Very powerful. When we deal with people who go through detox, the heavy metal detox, like if you had the amalgam removed from your mouth and then we put them through a detoxification cleansing program. So we bring the coriander and the chlorella. This clever thing, do you know what it does? While coriander is just taking all those heavy metals out of the body, chlorella is so intelligent. It wraps itself around the heavy metals and the toxins in a human body, and it takes them out. It says, this way, buddies, and it just safely guides them out. So a lot of us made a mistake when we were, like a bit earlier before the knowledge came out. We made a mistake. We were just taking the coriander without the chlorella, and then the heavy metals were reabsorbed back into the body. When we take this, no buggers can stay in the body. Basically, I suggest we all take this every day, because whatever comes from the external world, whatever sneaked in, it will be successfully carried out by this. I mean, kale is pale next to chlorella. Who needs kale when we have this? So, sweeties, anyway, there's a caution if you're taking some medication. So if you have a question on that, please ask me, because I know so much, and and I want to make a video short and nice. So it doesn't go very well with certain pharmaceuticals. So my loves, now allow me to introduce you to mucuna. Mucuna looks like this. It's a brown powder. Hairy seed. It comes from Ayurveda and been used in Ayurveda for thousands of years, to treat any nervous disorders, to help heal the human cells. I believe mucuna, it has a very beautiful Sanskrit name. One of them, I believe it's called Atmagupta, which is translated as secret self. I guess that speaks for itself, hey? And mucuna is very powerful healer, and it's one of my most absolutely top healers. In my kitchen that I travel with. It has an ability to activate our, stargate, our pineal, and it has a potential to treat depression and Parkinson's. But because in the current existing world, superfoods will never be allowed, to be seen as very powerful healers. It's only people like me who had no choice either to go on pharmaceuticals or find our own way. So we learned that, but we don't have a scientific proof, to this. All I can say to you is that I share with you, as in any video, what worked for me. It's not something I read on the website and then decided to tell you. It's something that I had experienced for years before I bring this knowledge to you. So, my loves, I learned about mucuna while I was doing a research actually about the raw cacao, and I was living in Ecuador, and I met this beautiful man who healed himself via superfoods, just like I did. And he introduced me to this amazing technique. We would take the raw cacao bean, dip it into the raw honey, and then put it inside the mucuna and then into the mouth, and this, I mean, wow. Who needs to take anything else when you can have that? So my loves, you be very careful with mucuna if you're interested in it, because Superfoods are very high frequency edible magical substances. If our human body has been mistreated and existing on slave food and eggs and bacon, no offense if you're eating eggs and bakes, eggs and bacon, but it has to be said, low frequency food create frequency of our human hologram. Then we introduce something like this, we create a friction. Therefore, it's very important, my loves, before you start taking any kind of superfoods, please detox, please cleanse your body. Make sure that the parasites are out. Make sure that you had released the old debris being collected, over the years and years of this wrong eating that they told us that it was right. And so please be careful with that, yeah? And now, if you allow me, I'm going to grab this. And let's see what we're gonna have here. Okay, so my lovelies, oh my God. So, after everything that I told you today, wow, after everything that I have shared with you today, this is no longer just a superfood smoothie, isn't it? It's like a cosmic injection that goes right into your genetic code, speaks to your original blueprint, and then allows you to experience yourself in a very, very different way. So, my lovelies, thank you so much for joining me here today and spending time with me. I'm going to put this video on my YouTube, so you can always return to it and write down whatever you need. And if you have any questions, please ask them underneath this video. I am here to support your growth, to help you learn what works for you. And please remember, nothing changes until we do. Thank you. Take care of yourself and all the people around you. Thank you.